Imam Husayn and parade the streets and start to do tawaf of the ta'ziyah. This is an innovation. This is not the way to demonstrate and substantiate your love for them. Rather, it is to follow the blessed seerah of Imam Husayn, to follow his path, to speak the truth, even if you yourself are against the truth, then you should be just against yourself. As the Quran says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu kunu qawwamina bil qisti shuhada lillahi walau ala anfusikum. Meaning, do not become subjective and defend yourself unjustly. If you are wrong, then put your hands up and admit you are wrong. Even if your parents are wrong, no, do not support them if they are wrong. He did not support this, a son of a distinguished Sahabi Rasul, because of his character. He was displeased with that individual because of these reasons. So we should reflect, do we have these evil traits that Yazid has? Do we have those? Do we watch and listen to song and dance? Do we intoxicate ourselves? Whether he was intoxicating himself with alcohol, or we intoxicating ourselves, the youth of today, we hear it all the time that they are taking weed, crack, cocaine, heroin, and engaging in non-marital or extramarital relationships. This is the path of Yazid. These are the traits of Yazid. So do we have Husayniyat in us? We need to reflect on our own character. The Quran says, Hasibu anfusakum qabla an tuhasabu. Of the Quran, the Hadith says this, of Rasulullah ﷺ, that do yourself accounting before you are accounted for. So we should reflect on ourselves. Are we engaging in unlawful relationships? Are we intoxicating ourselves, whether it is through alcohol or through other ways? Are we a casual namazi? Sometimes Yazid used to pray namaz, sometimes he didn't used to pray it. So if we are doing this, we are not following the path of Imam Husayn. Imam Husayn was inseparable from salah, from the worship of Allah. As I mentioned, even the last night of Ashura, he spent it in the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is the path of Imam Husayn. To completely dedicate and devote yourself to the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His pleasure, for His rida. And this is the reason why they were displeased with him, the Ahlul Bayt and Imam Husayn. So if they are displeased with him because of these reasons, surely they will be displeased with us. If we have these evil traits within us, if we have these evil habits, if we are disobedient to the teachings of the Quran and Sunnah, then undoubtedly they are not pleased with us. And in order to be true devotees of Imam Husayn and the Ahlul Bayt, and through that to be a true devotee through the wasta of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then we should be striving to defend the supreme honor of the deen of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if it is being attacked or if it is being weakened, as it was at that time. And Imam Husayn Radiyallahu anhu, he defended the honor of the deen and defended the pristine Islam, and he adopted the path of excellence. So to follow his path is to do his ita'at, yani unko manna aur unki manna, unke aqwal, unki seerat ko apnana, ye mohabbat ki alamat hai. This is a sign of loving the Ahlul Bayt, that they could not be separated from the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So much so that even when Imam Husayn was about to leave this world, his head was in sajda. He was in prostration. And it was like as if each and every particle of sand was saying that Shah astu Husayn, Badshah astu Husayn. They all witnessed this. The sky witnessed this, the sun witnessed this. The Ahlul Bayt, they observed this. That this is why Rasulullah said that Husaynu minni wa ana min Husayn. Husayn is from me, we know he is his grandson. But I am from Husayn, meaning because he is deen, he is everything that deen propagates, that deen advocates, he is everything that the deen advocates. Hence, the continuation of Islam after the sacrifices of Imam Husayn will be because of my son. This is wa ana min Husayn. So it is like each and every particle of son was saying, Shah as to saying, Badshah as to saying, Deen as to saying, Deen Pana as to saying, Sardad Nadad, Dast Dar Daste Yazid, Haqqa ke bina la ilah as to saying. That he, when he gave his head, that even his head, it was in prostration to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He prostrated to Allah and he sacrificed his life. But he did not accept a person who was not worthy of being a leader as a leader. And he adopted the path of azimat, not of rukhsat. He did not take the path of ease, but he took and adopted the path of difficulty. And thus Allah is proclaiming and publicizing him. As the verse of the Quran says, فَاذْكُرُونِي أَذْكُرْكُمْ. So you remember me, I shall publicize you. मैं तुम्हारा चर्चा करूँगा. That even after 14 centuries, he is alive in our heart and in our mind and in our soul and in our lives. That we continue to commemorate him. And Allah will keep his dhikr, his remembrance alive in this way and bestow to him glory and honor by those who are the true devotees of the Ahlul Bayt and of the Sahaba, and they are the Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestow